Quickly, Ricardo Thomas inside, the header, goal for Fabian Reid. He has done it again. And Parker Blacks from the asphalt of 4th Street, Trenchtown, to Arnett Gardens, to Sarawak, Trinidad, to Gori, Georgia, and Manipur, India, and back to Kingston, Jamaica, gets his 100th goal in his professional career. In the second city of Montego Bay, Fabian Reid with a milestone goal.
Sunday the 7th of December, the Jamaica Premier League returns. Unfortunately, one game won't be played because of the Melissa situation. Treasure Beach won't be active this Sunday. Hopefully we'll get more information and update on that. But guess what, people? Football is back. Welcome back. Welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. Thank you very much again for tuning in. This is the preview show for game week 10. We're in the Jamaica Premier League. And hey, ball game. I say it already. Ball game. Big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button as we get straight into the details. Also, what more, go in the comment section and put in your score predictions in the comment section. I'm gonna put in the predictions after the game they play. That makes no sense. So drop your score predictions in the comment section from now. Let me just give you an update of the games before we get tonight. Albertview versus Spanish Town, Dunbowling versus Mount Pleasant, Portmore versus Arnett, Racing versus Moulins, and Cavalier versus Mobay United, and Tivoli versus Waterhouse. So go in the comment section and drop your predictions. So let's get straight into the meat of the matter. First game we're going to cover is Albertview at Albertview, Sunday evening, 3 p.m. kickoff. They're going to face up with Spanish Town FC, a team who is struggling, lingering at the bottom of the table. 14th place position, 3 goals scored, 18 goals conceded, negative 15 goal difference. That is shambolic. Hopefully the break allows them to reassess, and fix up what they may fix up and see if they can get some better or more desired results going further. But it's definitely not a good look. Albertview in 12th position, not too far away either. 8 games played, 8 goals scored, 15 goals conceded, so you can see them still, them not far from Spanish Town, a goal conceded still. Minus 7 goal difference, and they are sitting on 8 points. So definitely, this is a big opportunity for Albertview to tone down the goal difference and also get 3 points on the table. Next up on the agenda, well, the key player I think we'll look out for the game, the Trayvon Reid is in very good form. Let's see if he continues that form going forward from here. Next game is Dunbowling versus Mount Pleasant. 3 p.m. kickoff at Dunbowling as well. Mount Pleasant, you saw go on night Caribbean Cup. So Mount Pleasant fit and rearing to go. They are match up. Even though some of the teams them play practice games and stuff, but it's totally different when it comes on to actual game like situation in which Mount Pleasant is fairly good in right now. Mount Pleasant, 5 games played, 9 goals scored, 6 goals conceded, and they are sitting on 9 points as it stands. Sitting in 5th position, not bad for them. Dunbowling in 11th, 7 games played, 4 goals scored and 5 conceded, minus 1 goal difference, and they are on 8 points. Mount Pleasant, as I said earlier, on 9 points. Last 5 meet up between these two teams. Dunbowling only win 1 and 4 wins for Mount Pleasant. So you know that go everything already in favor of Mount Pleasant. Current form right now for Mount Pleasant: 3 win, 1 loss, 1 draw. Dunbowling 1 win 2 loss, 2 draw in the last 5. The last game that these two teams met at, it was actually at Dunbeholing, and Mount Pleasant won that 3-0. Let's move now to the next game we have on the agenda, and that is Portmore United versus Arnett Garden over at Ferdinita. Big matchup. 3 p.m. kickoff. Portmore United pitch look ready and nice enough for ball game. Anyways, Portmore United sitting second on the table. 9 games played, 15 goals scored, conceding 6, best defensive record in the league. Well, joint best defensive record in the league as it stands. And they are sitting on 18 points. Last 5 games for Portmore United, they have won. Oh no, last 5 games between Portmore United and Arnett, they have won 5. They have won 2, draw 1, and lost 2. So as you know, Arnett win 2, draw 1, lose, and also lose 2. Definitely, it's a good look. Arnett Garden now sitting 9th on the table. 7 games played, 12 goals scored, 14 goals conceded. They are on a -2 goal difference, and they are sitting on 9 points. Last game played between both teams, Portmore United defeated Arnett Garden 2-1, and so far it's a good look. Then last 5 games for these two teams, Portmore United won 3, draw 2. Arnett Garden won 3 and lost 2 also. Player to look out for in the Mount Pleasant Dunbowley game, I would have to say Warner Brown. Player to look out for in this game, I'm going to say Ronaldo Robinson, who's in very good form for Portmore United. Next up on the agenda is Racing versus Malines. This game will be at Stadium East at 3 p.m. Racing sitting 3rd on the table. Brilliant start from Racing United so far this season. 8 games played, 15 goals scored, conceding 7. They are looking very good. 15 points on the in the top of the table right now. Malines in 13th position, way down in a relegation. 8 games played, 6 goals scored, conceding 12. -6 goals difference. 5 points as it stands right now. Last games between both teams, it would be 1 win for Racing and 2 for, well, last 3 games that they played, one win for Racing and 2 win for Malines. So definitely, and based off of its structure, it seems that Malines kind of have Racing ticket, no matter how well Racing are player. Last game between both teams, game ended in a 3-1 win for Malines, and definitely these are the last 5 games that each team played. Last 5 games for Racing, they win 1, draw 3, lose 1. Last 5 games for Malines, they have lost 2 and draw 3. Player to look out for in this game, I'm gonna say Nikhil Ellis, the maestro in the middle of the park for Racing United. Definitely, it's going to be an interesting one. Next up is Monday Night Football as it returns. Monday Night Football as it returns. So the games will be at Stadium East, people. So let's have a deeper look. Now, first I would say, my deepest sympathy goes towards Montego Bay United. They have been severely affected by the Hurricane Melissa. So it's good to see that they're back in the Premier League and actually getting themselves back to some level of normalcy. So it's definitely a tough time for them, and hopefully things can work out well for them. But see, football is an avenue for should I say mental release, just a bit of normalcy. So that is something that people really need. But my sympathy really goes out to them, and let's see how well they perform. Now Cavalier, who is definitely a team everyone is looking at to see what they're gonna do this season, because they've lost so much quality players and so much things happening with the Cavalier team. But I think this is a tough game. Moby United have been, so the start of the season, have been the best team in the league, I have to say. Their numbers, you just can't hide. Their numbers have been brilliant. Defensive numbers, attacking numbers, all the underlying metrics have point towards Montego Bay United being the best team in the league, 100%. Now, these are what it looks like. Cavaliers sit in 4th position, 8 games played, 13 goals scored, conceding 10, plus 3 goal difference on 13 points. Montego Bay United sitting 1st at the top of the table, 9 games played, 21 goals scored, conceding 9. They are currently sitting on 22 points as it stands with a plus 12 goal difference. The last 5 games, last game between these two teams, Cavaliers lost 2, win 1, draw 2, both teams. Next up, the last game both teams played was in Montego Bay. A goal from Fletcher to secure that 1-0 victory over Cavalier. Last five matchups for these two teams, Cavalier would have won 3, lose 2, and Montego Bay would have won 5, only losing 1. And that was versus Portmore United in a 2-goal loss. Anyways, so we're gonna move now. A player I expect to do well in this game, I'm looking at Merrick. He has been really good so far this season. I'm expecting him to show up. Let's see if that form continues. As I said, that them being hit with Melissa, we don't know what the what's happening behind the scenes in regards to the players. So we really don't know what the mental state is like coming into these type of games. Hopefully, but I do still think Merrick is one of the players this season who would have made Montego Bay look so tremendous. He has been very, very good and real good form. Final game of the game week is Tivoli Garden versus Waterhouse. This is supposed to be a very, very good matchup, very physical game, and you're going to see a lot of running. Anyways, Tivoli Garden sitting on 6th position, Waterhouse in 5th position. Tivoli have played 9 games so far, scoring 9 goals, conceding 11, with a -2 goal difference, sitting on 12 points. Waterhouse in 5th position, 10 goals scored, conceding 7, 3 goals difference, and also sitting on 12 points. So there's actually no those goal difference technically separate both teams. Last 5 games between each these two teams, you'd have seen Tivoli winning 2, Waterhouse winning 2, and 1 draw. Last 5 games so far for both teams throughout the season, Tivoli winning 2, lose 1, draw 2, and Waterhouse win 1 and lose 1 and draw 3. Last game between these two teams, Tivoli Garden won that 3 goes to 2. A player that I think will cause some problems in this game, I'm going to go with Nikolai Fuller. I think Fuller is a young talent who really trying to make a name for himself in this league. So I'm expecting him to come to the forefront. This should be a really enticing and electrifying game week. I'm expecting some good football. I'm expecting football to be back. And I'm expecting the fans to turn out. Football has been out for a while. Turn out, come support the football. Turn out, come enjoy some football. Big up on yourself, people. Drop on the predictions in the comment section. See you guys again. Until next time, MG Sports TV. Road. God bless. Boom! Outside. Ball game.